Cricket, 6-team Pakistan Super League set for Karachi, Lahore. Pakistan Cricket Board says robust COVID-19 protocols are in place for the month-long domestic 2020 competition. The Pakistan Cricket Board says robust COVID-19 health and safety protocols are in place for the Pakistan Super League, a month-long domestic 2020 competition in Karachi and Lahore, with several foreign cricketers participating in a 6-team event. In the present-day environment, all international sport events are going ahead because there is more awareness and information about the pandemic, PCB Chairman Ramaz Raja told the Associated Press. Karachi will host the first leg of the tournament beginning on Thursday before the league moves to Lahore on February 10. Lahore will also host the play-offs and the final on February 27. Last year, the PSL was postponed in March after 6 players tested positive for COVID-19 in a biosecure bubble, and the league was moved to Abu Dhabi in June. The PCB has hired the same company for the 7th edition of its marquee event, which successfully created the biosecure arrangements in Abu Dhabi last year. The PCB, despite delivering 267 matches in 10 domestic events in 2021, is not taking anything for granted, Raja said. We have designed and put in place robust health and safety protocols for the well-being of all PSL participants. The virus has already caused concerns before the first game between defending champion Multan Sultans and Karachi Kings kicks off at National Stadium on Thursday. At least 3 players, including Peshawar's Army's wicketkeeper batsman Kamran Akmal, and 5 support staff members tested positive last Saturday when the teams began to assemble in Karachi. The tournament's technical committee has allowed Peshawar to include Pakistan international Imam-ul Haq as a replacement for Akmal. A spike in positive COVID-19 cases in Karachi forced authorities to impose lockdowns in high-risk areas. The government had initially allowed full crowds in the PSL, but due to the spike in the positive cases, now the stadiums will only allow 25% capacity, about 8,000 fans. Pakistan has reported 1,381,152 cases and 29,122 deaths from the coronavirus since the pandemic began in 2020. Unlike the last 2 seasons when the PSL was played over 2 legs, the PCB has no plans to either postpone or cancel the event this year in case there are COVID-19 outbreaks among the players. It has been planned that the league will restart after a week's break by resetting the bio-bubble from scratch. While there are 20 players each in the 6 teams, in the event of any outbreaks, matches will be allowed to go ahead if 13 players are available on each side. Despite the coronavirus threat surrounding the PSL, Raja sees the presence of foreign players as a positive aspect for Pakistan, which will be hosting 4 major countries this year, including Australia for the first time since 1998. Johnson Charles of West Indies, New Zealand's Colin Munro, Riley Rossouw of South Africa and Chris Jordan and Alex Hales of England are some of the foreign cricketers who will be playing in the PSL. The PSL has seen several Pakistan cricketers emerge internationally over the years, with bowlers like Shadab Khan, Hassan Ali and Shahnawaz Dahani among them. And Raja feels the level of close competition among the 6 franchises will grow. The PSL has strengthened its reputation and profile as one of the most competitive and challenging leagues, which makes it exciting to follow locally and internationally, he said. Pakistan won 3 major ICC awards last week, with Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan being voted ODI T20 cricketers of 2021, respectively, and Shaheen Afridi taking the prestigious Sir Garfield Award for Cricketer of the Year. All 3 will be leading their teams in the PSL, with Babar captaining Karachi Kings, Rizwan defending the title by leading Multan, while Shaheen has been named as the skipper of Lahore Qalandars. Islamabad United will be led by Shadab Khan and Quetta Gladiators, with legendary Shahid Afridi among its players, will be captained by former Pakistan skipper Sarfaraz Ahmed,